What's going on, guys? Gainz Gaming here, and today we are talking about Esmeralda's Prayer and using up all of my tokens on every single one of my accounts, including my alt and all my farm accounts. So there will be a lot of spinning in this video, but I'll also be talking about how you can take advantage of this event to get the best results possible on your main account. Now, if you did not know, when you come into this event, there are some guaranteed rewards here in the bottom, or they're called extra rewards, but they're essentially your guaranteed rewards. You can typically get a statue or some kind of decoration, a permanent city theme, and then you start getting gold heads and legendary materials. Now, this obviously seems pretty hard to get. It's 45 tokens that you have to spend in order to get 10 legendary commander sculptures. Now, the important thing to consider or to know is that you can get 45 with spending gems. You don't have to buy the bundles in order to get more of these wishing coins. You can buy them from the bundles, and you can also unlock them through different events. So there are going to be different events during the Esmeralda's Prayer that you can unlock more of these. This was one here, just logging in every single day got you 1 coin. And then obviously the rest were just these fireworks that don't really give you a whole lot of anything. You can also buy this bundle. This gives you 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these wishing coins. Plus you get 2 legendary heads, which is pretty nice. I mean, that alone for $2 is actually pretty solid value. Plus you're gonna get an additional 400 gems there, but like you're gonna get some pretty solid rewards. So if you are a spender or even a small spender, this probably is worth doing. $2 for all of these rewards are pretty solid. Otherwise, if you come into here, you can buy these with gems like we said before. But like we said, you can buy these with gems as well. You can see in the bottom right here, you can click on purchase and you can buy 10 wishing coins for 50% off, which is huge because that means spending 4,500 gems will essentially guarantee you 10 legendary sculptures. And you can see I have done this completely free to play, no spending whatsoever, and I'm at 37 coins. So that means that I wouldn't even have to spend 4,500. I would only need to spend 3,600 gems to unlock all 10 of these legendary sculptures, which is insane value because I'm also getting these other rewards here as well. So we are going to go ahead, we're going to pick up this bundle as well because I think this is really solid value. And one nice thing is I do have these flux coins that can go toward this. We're going to go ahead and exchange that. You can see we got our 2 legendary heads and our 4 wishing coins. So we'll collect all of those. And now that puts us at 41 out of the 45 that we need. So we're going to go ahead and buy the remaining 3 that we need right there. Perfect. So now we have 45. You can see we automatically are going to unlock our 45 gold heads. Now, what I could also do is spend the gems to get up to 6 legendary materials, which might honestly be worth it because if I look at my materials, I am pretty low on my pick 1. So I might have to run the math on this and see if that makes sense for me because I would be, let's see, I would need to get up to level 60. So I would need another 15 coins. I'd buy another 6 from here. Then I would buy another 9 full price at 900 coins per, which is 8,100. So it is a pretty steep price, but honestly, depending on what I get from here, that might be worth it. So let's go ahead and do some spinning. We can do 1 at a time to start, and then it'll allow us to do 3 at a time. Really, the most important thing for here, for me, is obviously going to be the legendary materials. That is by far going to be the best value for me. And one trick for this as well, if you don't like waiting for the spinner to go, you can click on this back arrow as soon as you spin, just like this. Click on there, click the back arrow, and it'll automatically skip ahead. So that way you don't have to wait if you don't want to. For the sake of the video, we'll just let it spin because I know a lot of people like watching this kind of stuff. So I will happily take the extra 5 seconds per spin and be able to actually showcase something. On the other accounts, this is obviously my main account. On my other accounts, I will go ahead and skip it just to be a little bit quicker. Obviously with farm accounts, I really don't care as much about the rewards. But we will go ahead and spin for the extra rewards because if you do unlock these special icons, you have the 2,000 gems, the 3-day speed up, and the special equipment, pick one, you are going to unlock everything. So that is some insane value if you are lucky enough to collect those. But yeah, really good spin right there. Holy crap. Got a legendary, an epic, and a purple. I can't remember what the purple is called, but we're going to keep on going here. If I get more of those legendary ones, that would be absolutely fantastic. And honestly, like this, the blueprint fragment choice chests for the epics are by far the worst value possible for me in this event. Like everything else I can use except for that. That is the only thing I cannot use in this event, unfortunately. So getting those is really a complete waste for me. And obviously the best one is going to be the legendary choice chest. So hopefully we can get more of those. We have 9 of those remaining. If I get another 2 of them, that would be some crazy value. Boom, we just got 2,000 gems. I will definitely take that. Now the nice thing here is that when you look at the rules, you can see the probability here. So 2,000 gems and the other special icons here are 0.9% chance of selecting them. Then you can see the other percentages down here as well. So that actually increases my odds for everything else because obviously it took out one of the icons. So now everything else is improved. The odds of me getting them are improved here. So hopefully we can get some good luck here. I am honestly very much considering getting the remaining coins in order to get further in this event because I think it might be worth it. Let's finish up the last 5 I have here and we'll see what all we have left here because I mean that'll definitely influence the decision making here too. All right, last 5 spins. Let's see what we can get. We already are going to unlock our 10 legendary heads, which is great. Okay, we got another choice chest. I like that. Got 2 more to unlock our level 45 rewards. Let's see what we get here. 1 more legendary. No, 2 resource pick ones. That's not great. You know what? I think going for these 6 legendary chests is going to be worth it. So let's go ahead and finish up these. We are just going to go ahead and buy up to the 15 that we need. I typically don't like spending gems on non-blueprints, but in this case, like I can get some blueprints here too for the pick 1 leg. So the odds of getting it isn't great. Obviously for the purple are a little bit better. Obviously that's a complete waste of gems, but I'm hoping I can get at least a couple of these if I can't get more. Holy crap, there we go. We almost got 3. That would have been insane. So even just getting like 3 of these almost pays for what I just spent on all of those coins. Like that's really what I'm thinking about here because I'm getting the automatic, what is it, 6. So if I get, that's 7 essentially, I am getting automatically here. Let's see what else we can get. If we can get like 1 or 2 more, there we go. Boom, and we got a leg piece. Let's go. So there's 1 legendary. That means we've gotten 8 legendaries for those, what was it, 13,000 gems or so? Come on, stop. Okay, I mean, I'll take that. I'll take the special. I mean, it's not obviously what I wanted, but we will pick up our 10 gold heads, our, what is this, Porteous Fortune? I'm not sure what that is. And then the permanent city skin. And then we could, if we wanted to, spend way more gems to get up to level 90. That's another 30 spins, which is pretty insane. And now the other thing you have to consider is that if I get 1 more of these special ones, I get everything unlocked, which is insane value. But A, I don't have the gems to do that, and B, I just don't really think for my level this would be worth it because what would that be? That'd be another 30 spins at 9,000 pop. That'd be 27,000 gems. And I don't even have enough to do that. I would have to get bundles. So for me, that definitely is not worth it. I think this is the furthest I would recommend going for most players. I think for the 10 legendary heads, it's the best value you're going to get. But I'm very happy with how we finished off here because we essentially spent about like what, 13,000 gems for 8 of these legendary pick 1 chests, which if we take a look at the value here at 2,400 gems a pop, we definitely exceeded the gem value there. So we got a very good deal on that. Plus we got the 1 pick me for the leg piece here, so that is solid as well. But that puts us at 26 of these legendary equipment material choice chests, which I am super happy with. Plus we got another of these blueprint choice chests, which you can get tons of different things here, which are all great. The Peter Sickle is really good if you're going to be migrating because that's obviously going to give you more resources. So crafting those are great if you are leaving. Otherwise, if you need stuff like Delane's Amulet is always good. You are running like a new Raged March, this is a great option for 5% less counterattack damage. That can mean quite a bit for you in your Ranged March. But let's move on to my alt account and we will see what kind of luck we can get on this account. All right, here we go. This one we have 21,000 gems and let's see how many coins we have. We have 33 coins. So we are gonna have to spend a little bit more gems on this one in order to get up to the 45 that we need. We're gonna go ahead and buy those out. And then we need 2 more for full price, unfortunately, because I missed one of the events, which was very unfortunate. So we start off with our crystal key. bump this up to 3 spins at a time. Like I said, we will skip through this because I just don't think it's worth spending the extra, I don't know, 3-4 minutes on this account. If you guys enjoy watching the spinning aspect, let me know in the comment section so I can do that next time. But for me right now, I'm just trying to get through this because we obviously have 6 more accounts after this one. And with this account, same as my main account, like the materials are really what I care the most about. And one thing I actually forgot about last time was that we got the 2,000 gems. So essentially, what was that? Basically 2 of our spins were free. Or 2 of our coins were free, I should say, because we got those 2,000 gems, which is paying for 1,800 gems worth is 2 spins. So that's actually even better value. So if you take a look at the value that we got, oh, there we go, 2,000 gems on this one too. Awesome, I love that. So if you took a look at the value of what we got of those legendary chests on my main account, it was even better because we spent what, 13,000 gems. We got 2,000 gems back, so that's 11,000 gems that we spent for 8 legendary chests. This is like one of the worst things you can get, honestly. That's awful. But yeah, that value was absolutely insane. Definitely worth it. 11,000 gems for 8 legendary chests. It's almost 50% off of what you'd pay in the VIP shop. That was almost insane, man. Holy crap. All right, we got 5 left here. Come on now. Okay, we got one pick one there. All right, we got 2 more spins. Let's go. We'll let this one play through. Give me something good. Okay, I'll take that. That's not too bad. And then we'll go ahead and collect all of these. I'm not even sure what the city theme does. We can take a look at that. And then those 10 legendary heads as well. Let's go ahead and see what that city skin is. I did pick up the Hawa Mahal. I'm not sure how you say that, but 8% troop defense in this one is great. So let's see, which one did we get? Was it this one? I think it might have been this one. Wealth Beckoner, maybe? Gathering speed? That sounds about right. Gathering speed. Which obviously, like, I have a ton of city skins for gathering speed already, so I don't really need more of them. And then this is the decorative structure that we got. Which one was it? Was it this top one? Oh yeah, this one right here. So this is the sculpture that you get from this event. Oh, it looks pretty cool. Not too bad. I'll keep it right there. Might as well. All right, let's jump over to the farm accounts. We'll get these going. I'm not even sure how many I have on here because one of the events to get those coins was hitting barbarians. I think it was 50 barbarians every single day, which is insane on a farm account. Like, that is a lot of barbarians on a farm account. I think I did it a couple of days, but I don't think I did it every day. But let's see what we have here. We can collect this. Take a look. We got 29. That's actually not too bad. And on, what would it be? 16 we'd have to spend. Honestly, like, I think I can afford that. Would that be? I need 6 at full price. Honestly, the reason why I'm considering this is because I have 1,569 gold heads and I want to make a ranged march on these farm accounts. So getting the gold heads are actually really good value for me. So I think it might actually be worth doing here. I think I'm going to go for it. Might as well, right? I mean, if I can, I think I should. Because that still puts me at 14,000 gems here. So I'm good for like the next more than gems as well. And I mean, honestly, getting like the speed ups and more materials isn't going to hurt either. That obviously will be great value for me. I really don't care how these accounts trade. But the reason why I want to make ranged accounts on these farm accounts is because I want to be able to use, what's it called? The thing where you can like make an army and then control multiple marches. Getting better luck on this account than I have on any other accounts. I swear, Lilith knows that it's a farm account. It just loads it up with great luck to make you feel bad about yourself every single time. But that way I can control like all my farm accounts at the same time in my one march with my main account. I think that'll be fantastic because I can essentially have like 7 ranged accounts or ranged marches walking around. And obviously, like, some are going to trade really bad. Like, all my farm accounts are going to trade horribly, especially if they get swarmed down. Like, it'll be really bad. What is this luck, dude? What is this? Oh my gosh. But anyway, I really don't care because it'll make my main account trade a lot better because the enemy will be getting hit by like 7 marches at the same time, ranged marches, which is just going to melt it like crazy. So I think it'll make my main account trade even better. and it's a little bit more contribution for the kingdom as well, you know, putting the farm accounts to use. So I think that'll be a good way to implement these farm accounts and give them kind of a purpose. So we'll collect those 10 gold heads. We'll try to do that on multiple of these farm accounts. Let's see, what does that put us at now? 1579, perfect. And we do get 2 gold heads every single day on all my farm accounts because I do have them all VIP level 13. Obviously, they are pretty, I would say pretty stacked as farm accounts. I am relatively active on them. I do my best to stay active on these accounts because I think it is worth doing. I think it is definitely something that everyone should be trying to do in some capacity. You don't have to play them like a main account or, you know, spend on all your EP every single day or anything like that. As long as you're relatively active, I think it is worth doing because I think the rewards are worth it over the course of time. I think it is worth staying active on your farm accounts because I made many videos in the past about how much value I get from my farm accounts, like not even just from the standpoint of like having, you know, a stacked farm account, but also just the amount of resources you can send to your main account is just unfathomable. It is crazy how much value you can get from your farm accounts when you're active on them. And like I said, you don't have to do anything drastic. Like as long as you're somewhat active, you know, hitting some barbarians every day, doing the daily objectives, the value you can get on these accounts is just crazy. And plus, like being able to do events like this, I could not do these events if I was not relatively active on them doing the daily objectives because I'm essentially getting like 700 gems a week just by doing the daily objectives every single day, getting 100 points. Plus now you get sovereign keys, you get gold keys, you get resources, you get AP. It's insane value when you think about it. When you stack it across 6 different farm accounts every single week, the value you get is just very incremental. It adds up. The more often you do it, the better. So that's my little spiel on being active on farm accounts. I've obviously made many videos about that in the past as well. I'll probably make more in the future too. So if you guys are not active on farm accounts, hopefully videos like this kind of open your eyes of how worth it can be to be active on them. And I'm hoping that in our next KVK, whenever that is, I'm ready for the next KVK. I've been ready for it. But whenever that time comes, I'm hoping that I can really showcase to you guys how having a good stacked farm account, having the troops on it, having the resources on it, having the speed ups on it is worth saving up for, because I think that it is going to be worth doing in this KVK. And to kind of give you like just some background of what this is going to look like, having these army groups where you can create an army group and have a ranged account and then be able to essentially invite your farm accounts over to join that ranged group. And then my main account is going to control all of those ranged marches at the same time and target the same person. So one person is going to get targeted by 7 ranged marches, which is what I saw in this last KVK, which was just so stacked. So I'm excited to showcase that for you guys because I think it is going to be a lot of fun to use and a lot of fun to watch as well. So make sure you guys are staying tuned for that in this next KVK. I'll probably make more videos on it too. Looks like I did get pretty far on all these accounts, so we just need another 15 on this one. So we'll go ahead and buy these, get that up to 45. That still leaves us with 10,000 gems. Perfect. Jump this up to 3 pointers. We'll get this going again. I have yet to unlock all rewards from getting the 3 different special icons. Let me know down below if you guys have done that, because I've seen a couple people do it. Mostly spenders. I've not seen people get it from like just luck, but they've gotten it like when there's, you know, 3 different rewards left and they unlocked the last 3 essentially for free, and it saved them 2,000 gems. Like it's typically nothing absurd, but I'd be curious to see if you guys have been able to do that in the past as well, because it would be very interesting to see that. Ooh, 45 hours. I'll take that. I mean, obviously farm accounts, like these guys are stacked on speed ups. It is insane how many speed ups I have. There's another special one. We've been getting that one on every farm account. That's actually not bad. I mean, I don't really know what I have for blueprint availability on my accessories, so being able to craft at least a Delane's amulet for some extra counterattack damage, I will take that all day, every day. I mean, I think that could be pretty solid on these accounts. So we'll have to see when that time comes what we were able to do with equipment, because I don't want to go too overboard on equipment. Obviously I want to like have something on each of them just so that I'm not you know, trading horribly. Like, obviously with range marches, you should expect to trade somewhat decent, even if you have bad tech. Like, it should still be decent trading. I don't expect to trade positive at all, honestly. I expect them to trade like even at best. But at the same time, it's like when you have 7 marches attacking 1 march, I think you can do quite a bit of damage with that. So we'll have to see what we can do for the equipment aspect. But we got 3 more here, I believe. I think this is number 6, right? I think so, yeah. Another 15 we need here. So I'm happy that I was somewhat active on these accounts when these were going, because I was on vacation. So that's why I was like, I don't know how many I was able to, or how many events I was able to do, because there were some that were way more time consuming than others. I just didn't even try, because it was just like, I'm not wasting my time doing this. So most of the stuff I was able to do was just like, if I was riding in the car and I wasn't the one driving, obviously, I was able to, you know, log on and do a couple of things. But for the most part, I just enjoyed my vacation and, you know, didn't do too much stuff on my main account or even on my farm account. So that's why, obviously, I had to spend a little bit more gems on these guys. But at the same time, I really don't care, because these guys are all loaded on gems for the most part for farm accounts. Another one, Delaine's Amulet. Let's go. Easy money. If only that was on the 2K gems, because, I mean, like I said, I don't even know if I have the blueprints of anything else to do for accessories, but obviously I'd prefer to get like a Ring of Doom on there. I don't want to spend down that much gold. I'd rather be sending that to my main account. Holy crap, why couldn't I get that on my main? Jeez. That was some, that was a crazy spin. Goodness. Wow. I'm telling you guys, like farm accounts, the amount of value you get from the farm account is just, not even from a standpoint of like, oh, you guys should make farm accounts, of just like the luck that you get on a farm account is just, I swear, the game knows that it's a farm account that you don't care about. The amount of 8 spots I've gotten for free on like Wheel of Fortune on a farm account is just insane. It is absolutely like astronomical. The amount I've gotten is like statistically impossible, but it still happens because it's a farm account. So I'm sure many of you guys can relate. I've seen so many people complain about that same exact thing of like, oh, my main account gets wrecked. I log into a farm account and I get great luck. So, and vice versa. Like I've tried the other way around, where I do a farm account, Wheel of Fortune first, and I get an A spot in the first time. I'm like, oh, great. I already used up all my luck. So I go back to my main account, try it once, and I get like building speed ups, and then I get research speed ups, and then it's like nothing. So I'm sure there are a lot of people that can relate to that as well. But we got our last 2 accounts here. This one had way more gems than the other ones. Jeez. We'll get to our 45. Go ahead and skip these. Go to 3 pointers. See what we can get with this guy here. Looks like so we have 18,000 gems remaining. We'll see if we can get another Delaine's Amulet. We've gotten every single farm account so far. So we'll see if we can make it. What would this be? Number 5, I believe. That's crazy. 4 in a row is just absurd. Really 5 in a row, because I got it on my main account too. I don't think I got it on my alt though. So 5 out of 6, I've gotten that same exact one, which is a 0.9% chance of happening, which is crazy. And none of them have gotten a 3-day speed up, but 2 of them got 2,000 gems. So the stats on these are kind of funny, honestly. So we'll see. Oh, there we go. Spoken into his existence right there. All right, we got 14 remaining. Maybe we'll get a 3-day or 2,000 gem. We'll see. And these ones, I don't really mind getting the resources. Obviously, I prefer spending my gems to get some better value. But obviously with the farm account, like I'm okay with getting resources more than on my main account, obviously. But hopefully we can get some better stuff here. All right, we'll go ahead and collect these, and we move on to our last account, I believe, right? This is number 7, yep. We'll see if we can make it. It would be 7 out of 8 to get the epic accessory, which would be crazy to craft Delaine's Amulet. But we'll go ahead and do our last one here. We'll see what kind of luck we can get, and hopefully finish it off on a strong note here. So number 8. Let's go. Let's see what kind of luck we can get. We only have 16,000 gems, so we are a little bit low on gems on this account. Let's see, do we have 30 in this one too? Oh, we have 28. Oof. Well, hopefully we have enough here. Okay, we should be good. Buy some more of these. 45, there we go. We got 6,100 gems remaining on this one, so hopefully we can get over 7k before the next More Than Gems or 7k gem event comes around, because I like having gems for those even on my farm accounts, because I think the rewards are worth getting on those accounts. Even though they're farm accounts, like I was saying before, if you are somebody that likes getting extra rewards, then you should be trying to be active on the farm accounts. I think it is worth doing. So let's see if we can get one more of our special 45 hours speed ups right there. All right, we got 23 more. Come on, let's get 7 out of 8. Those odds are just insane. That is statistically very, very improbable to get this on every single account. And typically, like, it's very rare to get all 3 in the same one too. Like the odds of that happening are, oh my goodness. I swear this has to be more than 0.9% chance. That is insane. How can we get that on literally 7 out of 8 of our accounts? That's like 85%. Roughly. That's a complete guess, but that is crazy. I can't believe that. All right, last 2 spins here. Let's go. Give me 2,000 gems. Okay, I'll take the blueprints. Not too bad. How many gold heads do we have on this one? I forgot. I was going to look on the other accounts to see how many I had. Let's see how many this guy has. This one has 1,009. That's not what I want to see. And we do have the commanders, thankfully. I know I have a couple farm accounts that don't even have Gaja or Gonzalo maxed out, so that is not great. But looks like we can put some skills on there. That helps out a little bit. My plan will be to max out Gonzalo for sure, and then get Gaja as far as possible. That is going to be my plan. But like I was saying, these accounts are pretty stacked on, you know, resources obviously, but speed ups, like we got basically 1,300 days of healing speed ups there with the universals. And then when it comes to equipment, like I've got a lot of pick ones. I've got a lot of the iron ore, pretty much every single material. Like we have so many to use up. So we'll hopefully be able to make some pretty good sets on here. And then armaments too. We have tons and tons of armaments to open up. Got to recycle some in here as well, but we'll be able to do some damage here with this V formation and be able to continue to invest into these. We do have V formation in here now. I did have to add them, unfortunately, so I did not have them beforehand. So we'll be investing into those. We'll probably do a live stream at some point as well with the farm accounts. I know that it's probably not going to be something that a lot of people are really going to care about because, you know, they're farm accounts, but building out range marches and having all these, you know, legendary pick ones and chests to open up and stuff to go through, like I'll probably go through it on my own time and recycle stuff, but being able to go through things and figure out what we can save and what we can upgrade, I think that'll be a lot of fun. So if you guys enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop a like and subscribe. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. If you think events like this is worth doing on your farm accounts or if it's a complete waste of time, I'm curious to know. Obviously, getting the legendary choice chests are really only a priority on a main account. You definitely don't care about those on a farm. But in my circumstance, getting the extra 10 gold heads was worth doing. The gems was worth it, in my opinion. I think it's worth it for most players. Even your main account should be trying to get this. If you do everything free to play, it's a lot cheaper. You don't even have to spend the full 4,500 gems. You really only had to spend, I think it was like 3,600 to get 10 gold heads, plus the extra rewards you get here, which I think is 100% worth it. So if you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Thanks again for checking out this video, and I'll see you guys next time.